to break the barricades in just a moment as we witness their starting five. For Olympiacos, Williams-Goss is the only recognised guard in that lineup. Walker missing tonight. Fenerbahce, their closest challengers, in second place. I'm Tim Long and honoured to be sat courtside for this first against second rivalry series in the big matchup. Foul up against Chandler straight away. So much focus on those in the centre positions tonight, and indeed on Vezenkov shooting. He knocked down 8 of them the last time here, and he sets the tone tonight. His first home performance since that 45-point game. And he's up against Mr. 50 tonight in Nigel Hayes-Davis. Those two jostling for position. It's Hayes-Davis posting up against Sasha, testing him out on the defensive end. And what a way to start. Hit by plenty of them in his young career. Hit with a turnover that time. Papanikolaou out to Williams-Goss all the way to the goal and one. Only had 2 misses in the last game, en route to his 45-point performance, the third highest scoring game in the history of this competition. Chandler another 3, and he puts it in as if to send a message over the top of Mustafa Fall. Beaten to the ball that time. Mustafa Fall making a big difference already, and Williams-Goss doing the same as he banks it in. Pings it out for the 3 from Devon Hall. They're taking so many of them, but not making them. Fournier fast down the floor, up against Hayes-Davis. 12,000 were on their feet as if they just knew it. Because Evan Fournier is that good right now. Hayes-Davis is 2, the baseline burst after a big one a little earlier. Now just 1 of 5 from the field. Bibarovic, he's a sharp shooter and he shows it. And he's playing that 5 position now, the veteran, and plenty of IQ, such a clever player. He gets it back here, in behind Milutinov, and puts it in. In this hot atmosphere, the ball like a hot potato. Fournier through a gap, slices and dices the defense and does it all. Olympiacos, a 5-point lead, and right down the runway. Fournier. Vezenkov up against Hall. Has the height advantage, has the strength advantage, has the points. Flipped away by McCollum. Melli edges in again, passes back out. Bibarovic draws 2, passes on, 3-point shot, goes down for Eric McCollum, who points an appreciation at the pass. Vezenkov has that mismatch again. Gets it back once more against Devon Hall and shoots the mid-ranger with pinpoint precision. McCollum, Melli, Hayes-Davis, Bibarovic and Hall, the 5 still out there for Fenerbahce. And Eric McCollum is fitting in very quickly. And now Fenerbahce pour forward. A defensive scheme as a team on the bigs of Olympiacos. The tip and the foul. 11.5 minutes in. Williams-Goss edging his way in, finding a path through the paint with the help of the big body of Fall, who goes back up and puts it in. That's not to undermine his talent. He's a top scorer potentially, and Luka Vildoza top in terms of tenacity. And down the track and to the rack goes the flying freight train here in the port of Piraeus. One of their main men provides it. Second on the team in PIR behind Hayes-Davis. Fall up against Birch for the first time. He turns and he torments. Fenerbahce trying to make it a 1-possession game again. Guduric has Fournier riding his back and he puts it in. Marko Guduric with 5 quick-fire points. Bounce pass to Birch, who has the freedom of the baseline and puts it in. And Fenerbahce a chance for the lead from 8 down and from 6 down at the last timeout called by Sharas. Hayes-Davis, 1 pass further on as he drew a crowd on the perimeter, and Bibarovic does his thing. Let's see if they can stop the rot here. Foul, offensive rebound, puts it in. That stops a 7 point. Hesitant as Guduric came across to him. Guduric fastest down the floor. He will take the transition triple, and he's heating up right now, Marko Guduric. Jaggers working with Chandler. He's got a mismatch against Valdoza in the center. It's the outside shot again there for Fenerbahce, and why not? To the edge of the paint, disrupted by Devon Hall. Biberovic, again they're quick to pounce. Jaggers in front of his bench, free in the corner, and it's nothing but nylon. Vezenkov. He and Peters both on the floor right now for Olympiacos. Two players who often replace each other. There's surely no shot. Shot clock down to the final few ticks here. Fenerbahce trying to hold it. It's Hayes Davis. Gets the open three away, not on the mark. But they get the offensive rebound. There's still time showing on the clock. Paris, the only visiting team to win in this arena all season. Olympiacos 9-1 here. And Guduric gets Fenerbahce right back at it. He's got Olympiacos back within a couple. Hayes Davis, outside shot. Devon Hall. Chandler to Hall again. Hall fancying himself up against foul on the burst to the basket. His first 2 points of the game. Olympiacos back within 5 off the back of his second steal of the game. Jaggers, Chandler, mid-ranger over the top of foul. Consistent attempts when he's been on the floor to get foul or Milutinov away from the paint. Papanikolaou, cometh the hour, cometh the captain. So the Fenerbahce defense clamping down on Fournier, and that takes some doing. Devon Hall up against Fournier. Oh, he gets the bounce. Fenerbahce, they're having something to say about that. They want to travel. They're desperate for the travel. They're adamant it was a travel. Chandler, three-point shot, robs salt in the wounds of the league leaders. They average 97 points a game in the double week. Fournier puts it in and one. Olympiacos getting their offense moving here on this court tonight in pursuit of the top 4. Williams-Goss looking back. Milutinov, little push up from the foul line, puts it in. Nikola Milutinov, his first field goal. They're ready to turn the screw on their guests here. Guduric bullying Papanikolaou back. Chandler. Fournier trying to jump in. McCollum, long two. He's feeling confident in yellow. Eric McCollum. Williams-Goss looking for Fournier in the corner. Finds him on the wing. There is a slip from Fournier. Somehow keeps the handle on the ball and hits the shot. Getting nothing but the bottom of the net. He's got 18 points now to lead all scorers in the game. But Fenerbahce, Valdoza to Williams-Goss, into Milutinov, up against Chandler again. Got the better of him last time, Chandler, but Milutinov answers this time. You can feel that they've ramped it up, Olympiacos. Down 7 with around 7 to play. Fournier into traffic, somehow just turned and got free. Raining down onto the men in yellow right now. Chandler, though, scores. Fournier and Valdoza. Milutinov out to Williams-Goss. Valdoza fires a three and hits the target. He's the main playmaker tonight with Walkup absent. Guduric darts in and finishes under the hoop to avoid the potential shot block attempt from Milutinov. Fournier skipping through with the footwork but not with the finish. Olympiacos have to be careful here. Critical point in proceedings. The force is with Fener. Lobbed entry pass. What a pass that is from Hayes Davies, tipping it out to Melli. Bounce pass, it goes through everybody's hands for Fenerbahce. So much composure around the perimeter. Nigel Hayes Davis. in difficult circumstances. Down 12, 2.5 minutes to play. It's certainly doable, especially when you've got Sasha. Not many friends at the Peace and Friendship Stadium tonight for them, but the clock is 1. Guduric up against Vezenkov, brings him out, pulls the trigger, hits the target, and kills Olympiacos' 7-game win streak. Peters will try and cancel. He'll pull up for the long 3. And Fenerbahce put the 7-game win streak of the league leaders to the swords in Piraeus tonight, becoming just the 2nd visiting team to win here all season, while stretching their own win streak to 5 games.